Oh, I'm live. I'm live. Oh yeah, yeah. Gonna have some fun with my art. Oh yeah, yeah. Be farting around with my art. Fun with art. Oh, Dale, the airbrush guy, was live today, and oh man, I'm super inspired, motivated. I learned a whole bunch just watching him. The sort of things that you don't learn normally from tutorials. Simple things. Things like, well, people asked him, do you clean your brushes every day? Do you clean your um, bottles and stuff? And he says, no, he doesn't clean them. So some of them he's gone like 2 years without cleaning them. And I'd kind of suspected that. So, and I think that the problems that I've been having with some of my airbrushes, them clogging up and stuff, is the fact that I'm always switching bottles. And today I went through and I like cleaned everything, all my airbrushes up real good, and tried to make sure each one of them was working really good before I actually hooked a bottle onto it. Um, and managed to, knock on wood. I hope I've got them all set up and working right. It seemed like it, and I have enough of them to where I shouldn't have to switch paints out at all. I've got one in black, one in white, one in all fluorescent colors: yellow, blue, red, or hot pink actually, that I'm using for red, orange, green, and burgundy, which I'm using for purple. So I should be able to just go to town painting. That's my hopes. Oh, and Dale also, he painted. If you saw on my community tab, he painted a Fart Club on a on this special paper that he has. He asked, after he had done his orders and his shirts and stuff, he asked if there was some words anybody wanted him to paint, and I said Fart Club, and he painted it. It's awesome. I might actually get the original too. If not, he said that he would send me a. I would get a like a digital copy of it. So I'm gonna practice a few things here. I've got an idea of the next shirt that I'm gonna do. I've been getting into like doing people's avatars. So I practiced one last night. Oh, and I also figured out what to do with the background of Catfish's shirt. Um, I'm gonna paint some scales. I've got a scale stencil, so I'm just gonna lightly put some scales in the background. But first, what I want to do here is just double check to make sure that all these airbrushes are still working good, like they were earlier. Hey, Brian. Oh, what was it that you asked? Tom Waite. I wrote that down. He and he he's a musician. Didn't he play wasn't he in Mystery Men? Wasn't he the guy that made their gadgets? Is that Tom Waite? Is that the guy that you want me to try and do a portrait of? Oh, good. The black's working good. Now, and so what I'm thinking is that as I like pull the paints off and shove another one up in there, there's like the paint in here has a tendency to dry. And I think that's what's been clogging up my airbrushes is when I plug the paint bottle back in, it like dislodges that. Oh yeah, this one is working good. You can do a lot of easy dagger strokes. The dagger strokes are going, those were big to small. Now I want to do small to big. Because that's kind of the key to airbrushing, or dagger strokes. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do paint that character. Or I'll look and I'll see if I can't find a good reference. Okay, so my black seems to be working real good, and also his holder, his airbrush holder. You can't see it from where you guys are. When I have like the wide shot, you can see all my airbrush holders here, and I like spent from like $10 to $15 on each one of these holders, and these holders hold 4 airbrushes. And they're kind of it's okay. I mean, these are like the best airbrush holders I've had. I got another one over here that's more like a cradle, but I asked Dale what he was using for his airbrush holder, and it's a whole homemade one because I really like the way his is. He's got them to where he has just like a whole bunch of them, and he puts them into his holder backwards. And I asked him, and he made it out of PVC pipe. And I did a little test on a tube. I'm going to make my own holder here pretty soon. I already tested to see if I could do it. Oh yeah, this looks like the paint's working good in my yellow. See how it's working. Oh, I didn't start any music yet. What music do I have set up for tonight? Now this is from my, I call it my, what do I call this? I call it the Found Albums from Unknown Artists. And the name of this group is Octopus Diver, and this is a collection of EPs and singles. I've listened to some of it, and it's like a good little jamming, bit of jamming that is great to do as backup music for airbrushing. Where, get that going. There we go. There we go. Let's see. See if my blue is working. Oh, looks like it. Oh yeah, that got me excited to think that I'm actually going to have all my airbrushes and all my colors working tonight and not be, well, I better, oh yeah, the red's working too. Excellent. So I got red, yellow, and blue, and really that's, in theory, that's all you need. See if my orange and everything else is working. Uh-oh. Yeah, and if this works out like it sounds like it will, the way where I don't have to be cleaning my airbrushes and stuff all the time. Hey, Stacy, I'm probably going to be working on your shirt tonight too. I'm going to do a little bit of practice stuff here first, but yeah, if all my paint's working good. Oh yeah. There we go. There's five that are working the way that they're supposed to so far. I made sure I filled up all my bottles. Yeah, in his stream, he says he never really cleans it, and that's true. As long as this is tight and everything's sealed, well, it's not going to dry out because the air can't get into it. And I knew that. I think I mentioned that once a while back when I attempted that. But my problem was that I kept switching bottles. And like I said, I kind of figured out today that that's my problem, is that when I switch bottles, I'm like pushing some garbage, some little boogers, paint boogers up inside of here. And that's what's causing all my clogs and stuff. So I cleaned all my airbrushes real good and made sure that this tube was cleaned out real nice. As long as I can keep my bottles from falling off. And then, so there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in black going so far. And now I got this color. Oh yeah, and it's working good too. Nice. I can do dagger strokes with all my colors. And so I'm using 6 of the, oh yeah, someone asked me what kind of airbrushes I'm using. So I made sure that I got this out. I think I forgot to tell them. These are the 6 of them are this. And basically these are clones of the Iowata Eclipse. And 2 of my airbrushes, the one that I just used and this one right here, are the Iowatas. And honestly, I like the Master airbrush. It's cheap, better than the Iowatas. The Iowata is like a high-end. Well, the Eclipse, I wouldn't say it's like the highest end, but this airbrush, if you buy it not on sale, is $130, whereas the Masters are $40. I can buy 3 of the Masters for the price of 1 of these. And I like them better. They actually have more volume. Plus, they come with 3 different size needles. These all come with just a 0.5. Oh yeah, my white's working too. So that's my plan, is to not clean my airbrushes and not change paint. Those are all the paints I'm going to be using now if I decide, and they're all fluorescent too. So what's the first thing I want to do is let's see if anybody can figure out who this is. This is somebody's channel icon, and let's see. I know Brian and Funeral Host and Camo Dave should be able to figure out who this one is. And this is funny too, because these guys let's see if you guys can guess whose icon this is. Hey, Camo Dave is in the stream. Oh yeah. But I'm gonna do one for this guy too. Let's see if you guys can guess who this is. Let's see if I can. You guys know who it is yet? He has no clue that I'm doing this either. I did a practice version of this last night, and it came out pretty good. So this will be the second time. Just like Camo Dave's, I did Camo Dave's, I did a practice version before I actually put it on a shirt. And I don't know if I have a shirt big enough for him, but that's okay. I've got a large that's left with the what do I call it? With the I Survived 2020 on the back. Let's see. It's 5 for Night World. Oh, you're stalking Brian? Okay. Oh yeah, my brushes and everything are like working good tonight. I'm pretty happy with it. You're gonna be able to knock some stuff out real fast. Now that's as close to what his icon. Yeah, I'm like elaborating on it now, just like I did with Camo Dave's. Only this one I'm gonna use this. Should I put a little more texture on that? Nah, I think I'm gonna call that good. You guys recognize that, don't you? You know who that is. Swedes is in the house. Oh yeah, yeah. Right on. So you guys recognize, I know a bunch of you guys will recognize that, don't you? Let me put a couple of little, there we go. And my little M. Maybe all he'll get will be the paper towel. Because I have learned, I tried, you'll see, Dave, when you get yours, there's an envelope in there that I stuffed full of these paper towel practice versions. But I tried to put too many in. But I think if I just do 2 sections, maybe 3, I can actually get them in there. So, did anybody actually guess who that was? Well, yeah, I've started finding all kinds of, I'm like playing music that people really haven't heard too much of, and I don't get copyright notices on it. I mean, every once in a while I get a notice, you know, because you're not really supposed to use it. I think I will go ahead and put a little bit more shadow on the eye. There we go. Now let's see, what am I going to do next? I should try and write blind views right there. Maybe I will try and, I have to force myself to do some lettering, even though I'm not good at it. There is a basic style I'm getting better at. Blind, let me just do it. Let me try this. Oh, not too bad. I got to keep doing it. I got to force myself to do this stuff so that I get good at it. And I think I will give it a nice little. There we go. I think I'm fixing to go all in on airbrush stuff too. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do this fluorescent pink on it, and then it should create a. What happened to my? I need to put my my little rag up here so that I can. And I think, what else does it need? It needs a little white highlights on those letters too. Just little touches, just a little touch of white. Oh yeah, Dave was live tonight. Everybody's wanting to go live these days. That's cool though. I can't keep up with all of them, even though a lot of times I end up having a couple of live streams going at the same time. Let's see if I can. I want to give it a little more. There we go. I'm done with that. I knocked that out pretty quick. '86. What got 86? Okay. What was I gonna do next? Maybe I should just go right on to a shirt now, since things are going good. Oh, I know another one that I wanted to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one though. I'm going to attempt. Let's see if anybody recognizes this one. There's my reference. I really don't need a reference, but there's a lot more to this one. And I want to put the reference where you guys can't really see it. See if you can figure out what I'm doing. Can you see that there? Where can I put it? I will put it. I'll just put it right here. No, I can put it right over here. You can't see that at all. Can you? Yeah, you can. You kind of can. There we go. Let's see. I don't know if I can do this. I've been wanting to. And this is because I really like the banner on her channel page. Let's see if I can do this. Keep my drawing light to begin with. And come back and go with some details in it. And the picture I'm working from is actually black and white. And I haven't practiced this one at all. Blind Views I practiced last night after the show. Getting some tip dry. The black is starting to. And that's another thing too that I got to get used to, at least with the black. The black has a tendency to get this thing called tip dry. It kind of makes it to where it doesn't want to flow as nicely as it should. Don't start moving around on me, paper. Let me throw a thumbtack. What do I need to do to make it? Do you guys recognize her? Can you recognize her? I don't know if I can put the circle around it. Let's see. Maybe I can. I've got a little stencil here. I haven't actually used this stencil yet, but I made this stencil just for such emergencies. Let's see if I can do this. Now let me see if I can get some color in here. Well, I tell you what color did she's blue and green? Is blue her color? I can't remember. Pink. Pink. It's gotta be pink. It's gotta be pink. A little tip dry on this one too. Oh, I like this stencil. These stencils are good, but what would be another? Oh, let me use this one. I've never used this little stencil. A nice stencil. That's supposed to be like a leopard skin. What color do I want to add to that? I think I want to do some blue eyes. And this one I'm going to put the skin as being kind of orange. Maybe I'll do I want the eyes. Oh, I haven't shown any of this in the black light yet either. And that's what I'll do. I'll add yellow around the outside. You guys recognize this? Recognize who this is? Sherry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Swede's got it. Swede's got it. Now let me do like what I've been trying to do is I need to force myself to start doing some lettering. I can't do lettering man, I tell you what, Dale is just amazing at what he does. He knocks this stuff out. So let me see if I can write Sherry up here. Sherry. Ah, I did it. I'm getting a little bit better with this lettering, even though I think the lettering that I'm doing is a little bit lame, but that's just me. And let's see. I remember doing something for her. What are her favorite colors? I know it's not blue. I did something blue, so let me go. I'm gonna go pink and yellow again, like I did with the background there. That's what I'll do. Yeah, let me do it that way. And a little bit of yellow, and then I think it's about time to check it out with the black light. And actually I think I'm going to put a little bit of yellow on her teeth too to make those glow. That's cool. If you pick the right two colors, you come out with three colors here. So I have like the pink and the yellow, and then where they overlap, I get a little bit of orange. Same down here. I had like the pink and the blue, and where they overlap, I get a little purple. And now let me get the but the highlights, little highlights on the. And I gotta try and be careful not to overdo it. I have a tendency to overdo it when I start putting highlights, whereas just a little dot is really all you need. And then a bunch of dots on her eyes. Uh-oh. I kind of. Oh, yeah. I need to hit. I went a little bit too far on that one pupil there. Oh, cool. Now let's see what it looks like in the black light. Because I just love using these fluorescent colors. And actually, that's all I have set up. The only thing that's not fluorescent is the white and the black. Let's see how these two came out. Oh, yeah. How does the blind views look? Ooh, yeah. That was good. How long have I been streaming? I think good. Oh, yeah, I'm kicking ass. Just about halfway in. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Now what do I need to do? I think I need to, oh, I'm going to fix up Catfish's Jones. There was one little spot I kind of screwed up on it. So, I figured out how to fix it. Or maybe not exactly fix it, but enhance it, I guess you'd say. There it is. Where's the stencil? I'm just gonna, so I like kind of, I had been doing some stencil work, and well, I need the camera up higher. That's what's going on there. There we go. Down here, I had some green on my hand and smeared it, and that had been kind of bugging me. And at one point, I was thinking that I was going to paint a catfish on here, like the catfish he always has on his. But I've decided I've got this scale stencil. So what I'm gonna do, and I think this will look cool, especially glowing in the dark the way it does. Is I didn't put any of the stick stuff on it, but I'm just going to lightly put green scales so that it kind of absorbs. You don't really notice that. Oh, it's starting to. There we go. Even though a catfish doesn't really have scales, catfish have more like skin than scales. But I figured that just a little bit of just little green scales around the outsides of it. Kind of like what I did with Dave's camo. But that was before I actually bought. I initially made my own stencils for that. But that's really enough, because I just wanted to make it to where that wasn't so noticeable. How does that look in there? Oh yeah, that shows up great in the black light. I think I will actually paint some more of this while the black light is on. I'm starting to get my confidence up too, because I know some people have been wanting to buy some. I actually ordered 50 t-shirts today. I ordered 10 extra large white, 10 large, 10 medium, and then I ordered some black t-shirts too. Black t-shirts really come out looking good, but they're really hard to paint. I have a batch that I bought when I got this initially, when I set up to start doing this initially. Yeah, that's what it needed. That fixed that right up. You hardly even notice that little smear. Adds just enough to the outside. That's kind of what I got these little stencils for, was so that I can add little elements real fast and easy. Let's see, and for anyone that hadn't seen the other side, that's the other side. I survived 2020. That's what's on something similar to that is what's on the back of yours, Dave, because basically I bought a bunch of these light t-shirts to try and practice. And that's what I've done. I painted, how many? 3, let's see. I got these were in 6 packs of t-shirts. So I painted like 18 of them. Not quite 8. I think, yeah. 18 of them I think I painted. Oh yeah, because I had a couple of shirts left over from another time I'd done this sort of thing. Let's see, let me do somebody else on the paper towels here. I think I will do Stacy's shirt offline, because that's one that I want to do, and I don't want to, sometimes when I'm doing this stuff live, I get just a little bit nervous. Was it performance anxiety? Kind of. I guess you could call it performance anxiety. Where I get a little bit nervous and don't take my time and focus as much as I really should. But I'm getting better at it. I'm definitely getting better at it. I feel really good about what happened tonight. Let's see. Well, oh, Lunatic Dad. That was the other one I wanted to do. I don't know how many of you guys know Lunatic Dad, but that was the other one that I wanted to do. Yeah, hey, Katana, right on, dude. Yeah, who was asking me about what airbrushes I use? This is just, I showed at the beginning of this is the brand that I'm using. They're really inexpensive, and the 622 comes with three different needles. It comes with the 0.3, the 0.5, and a 0.8. And I'm actually using the 0.3 for my blacks, and then the 0.5 on everything else. Most airbrushes for t-shirt sort of stuff are the 0.5s. Like my Iowatas are 0.5s. Oh, that's the other one. I just looked at my reference. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this one because I don't hold any grudges, but for some reason he blocked me, and this isn't his icon anymore. But it doesn't matter. I always liked this one, and actually his was reversed. So basically, I have to paint this. I have to paint this dyslexic style. Let me see if I can do this in a dyslexic style. And his was a modified version of this. I know he used this back when I first stumbled in to most of you guys. Camo Dave, I stumbled into you guys back during the first Voight Awards, actually. And I thought it was like affiliated with YouTube for sure. And I haven't practiced this one at all. So we'll just see if I can do this without any sort of practice at all. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm feeling pretty confident, but usually when I start feeling confident, I get cocky, and that's when I blow it big time. Let's see if I can do this. And I'm doing a reverse. I'm doing it reverse. I'm trying to do it just the opposite of this. And I'm not going to put the earrings on because I don't think he ever had the earrings on it before. Those the I forgot that I wanted to do this until I looked through my little pile of reference material there. Oh, I forgot to put my signature down here. I'll do that later. Okay. Not well, considering I didn't do any practice ahead of time, I feel pretty good about it. It's recognizable. And I definitely see where I could have done better. But that's all kind of. Here we go. Now let's see if I can It took me a while to find this too, because he hasn't used this as an icon in a long ass time. I did something he didn't like, and it's like, oh well. I am who I am. And he is who he is, so there we go. Let's see, what color? Oh, need a Need a red tongue in there too. I need to come up with something to make that. What can I do for the background? Oh, I'm gonna go do my go-to. My go-to is always yellow and orange for a background. Yellow and orange is always, this sort of a background just always looks great. There we go. Seems like it needs something else, but I'm not sure what. I know, I'll go with this. I like this color. This color is pretty cool. Maybe I'll use this to see if I can add some depth to it. A little extra shadows. And it'll make a good background. There we go. And, oh, I know. Some blue. And what sort of a, what's this? No, I'll use some more of this. Oh. This little stencil here. Hey, Kitschy! Welcome to the stream. Awesome. Jim Brentar's in the house. Awesome. There we go. I looked at his new icon, and that's just too complicated to try and just whip out, you know, having fun with my art. He's got the cow is in the jail now. He's in the jailhouse now. And let's see, should I actually put some lettering on this? What should I put? Bottom O? I think let me see if I can put bottom O up there at the top. That's what it was back when I first stumbled into all you guys. Let's see if I can write bottom O. Bottom O. That's a. I don't know if I can fit that all on there. Let's see. B-O-T-T-O-M? Is that how you spell it? B-O-T-T-O-M? B-O-T-T-O-M? I think so. Or maybe if I had seen what Jim wrote, I would have put don't have a cow. There we go. That would have been better than this, but I've already started this. Actually got it to fit in there, sort of. And what colors? Blue. I use blue. And blue and that purple. It's what is it called? It's raspberry. That's the actual color name. Purple is boring. Oh, and this one's really putting some paint out. And there we go. Let me use some white. A few little white highlights. Uh-oh. And let's see. Let me. There we go. That was fun, man. I tell you what. Now let me go back through and do my little MC on all of them. I forgot I was gonna do that. Oh, and you can see how I did like a reverse. I did it dyslexic style. That's what I did when I did the Yellow Submarine. The same thing. I like did it the opposite of what my reference was. There we go. That was a great stream. Boy, I got all kinds of stuff done. I love it when I can knock that much stuff out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is awesome. A good time. Well, oh, look at that. I managed to do it all in an hour or less. Excellent. Excellent. I'm really starting to get a feel for it. Let's see, what all did I do today? Let's see. I did all this and let me turn the light off and see if we can get a good glow. Good glow on all this stuff. Fart roll of inspiration. Oh, yeah, yeah. That was awesome. I'm starting to get a good feel for this. I've got some transparent stuff that's supposed to glow too that I'm going to have to try out one of these days soon. And if you notice, the white highlights turn into shadows in this scenario. Aye. May as well turn on the light. That was a good stream. I enjoyed that. And there was two of them I never even practiced on either. The Sherry one, I think that one's the one that I feel the best about. That one because that one is like more of a kind of working from a portrait. So let me turn off this music. We've been listening to Octopus Diver, which is different. It's definitely different. Not something that you've probably nobody's ever heard. I've started listening to so much music, just oddball music, that I get all kinds of stuff served up to me. And I actually sub to the channel that keeps putting this stuff up. Can I get the blind views up there? There we go. But I think 3 sections of paper towel I can actually just fold up and put it in an envelope. Oh yeah, I'm very tempted to even buy more, but I found a really awesome. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing for my basically. Let's see. I've been buying all these airbrush stands. I don't know. You probably can't see them. Let me see if I can get to a screen where you can actually see that. Um, I think I can show you. There we. Can you see my? Can you see this over here? Oh, you can't really see it that good, but I've got all these little airbrush. I've got an airbrush holder, and these things cost like, and they don't work that good. You saw how that one just fell out. It just barely holds them. The tip has to fit in there. And this one is like stationary. This one doesn't move, and this one just like moves all around when I don't really want it to. And they're actually, they cost me between 10 and 15 bucks a piece. Supposedly they hold 6 airbrushes. You got 4 up here on the top and 2 down here on the bottom. However, I've been watching Dale the airbrush guy doing his work, and he doesn't, like I mentioned it earlier, he never cleans his airbrushes. And but he has them, they're cool the way that they're set up. So this basically, I'm going to get PVP. I asked him what is, and that's how I can do it. His are on like a PVP, 2 inches apart. He has a hole, and you can just line up all of them. You just put it in that way. You just pull them out when you want them, and then just shove it back in like that. So I'm going to make myself my own uh, airbrush holders here pretty soon. That's going to be the next thing I do. And now that I know that all my paint worked great tonight, this is probably the best that my paint has worked since I started doing this. I'm super happy with the way everything worked tonight. It worked great. To where I think I'm going to start doing, and I tried that at one point, but like I said, when I switch bottles, that's when it introduces the little paint boogers that will clog everything up. So I just, and basically I saw eight basically 8 colors is really all you need, um, and it worked great tonight. I'm just gonna leave that set up, and then that way when I feel like painting, I don't have. I've been spending like an hour or more after the shows cleaning everything up and trying to get everything going. Whereas tonight, I just spent about that much time earlier today making sure my paint was all right. Hey, Ox! Oh yeah, I bet your avatar would look great. Your avatar would be a great one to do. I mean, you've always had all sorts of different ones. I'm gonna have to do an Ox avatar too. Yeah. Oh, and Swedes. Swedes is changing all the time. We'll see. All sorts of great avatars to do. Oh, the Swedes would look really badass. I've already done a cool Swede shirt, but that's it. I've been on an hour. It's time for me to get off of here before I have I'm going on and on and on and on and on forever. So thank you guys all for coming and hanging out. And here pretty soon I'll be making it making t-shirts available. I'm giving away a lot of my practice ones that I've been doing. I'm down. How many more do I have left that I can paint on? Actually, I think one of them I'm going to actually paint for myself. I've been wanting to do that Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Trinity thing. I've practiced it a dozen times. But, oh, yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure I can, and I've got your address, so whenever I do yours, I'm pretty sure I can just fold these up. I've got a couple sent out. I sent out like four envelopes with this stuff in it, and 2 of them came back because I stuffed them too much. So that's why I'm trying to keep my drawings, my paintings to just like 3 panels, because I think I can get away with putting 3 panels of paper towel into an envelope, and then it's just a stamp. Uh, but Here I go, babbling on and on again. I gotta just leave you guys with something to make you smile and make you laugh if possible, you know? Because farts are funny. And if you don't think farts are funny, what's your problem?